Hi, I'm Dr. Shilpa Rao, and I'm a dentist by profession, and I've been practicing for the last 18 years. And I come from a defense background, and it's been extremely helpful for me to have a family which has been super supportive and very open minded. They've been really my support system, and they have been extremely forward thinking. So tell you how I was diagnosed with endometriosis and how my journey began. It started when I was 13, maybe. My period started when I was around 12. And ever since I had periods, it used to be like terrible pain. My parents took me to a lot of gynecologists, but everyone brushed me off saying that period pain is normal. And that's what we've been told ever since we've been like kids. But it just kept increasing, and it came to a stage when day-to-day activity was getting difficult. I used to faint because of pain, but still it was not being taken very seriously. uh, Only in 2016, when I had extreme pain in my abdomen. It was not my periods time, but the pain was like excruciating. I was vomiting. That's when I went to the doctor, and they thought that it is acidity, and they gave me some medication. But the next day morning, I was shifted to the emergency room with pain which was just not going with any painkiller, but saying that we didn't have a choice, we had to get admitted. Then the tests kept going on, and then finally they could make out that there was an obstruction in the intestine, and I had to be wheeled in for a surgery. And the biopsy report said endometriosis. That was like a shock because there was no one who ever told this to me before. I had undergone dozens of ultrasounds, but there was nothing shown in the ultrasound, and no one ever suspected something like this. But then that was the tip of the iceberg. What happened later was a series of surgeries and medication and extreme pain and confusion. Endometriosis is not just a disease, it is a condition which affects your entire lifestyle. Right from bloating, cramps, nausea, extreme pain, leg pain, sciatica, migraines, you name it and you have it. I had all these symptoms, and with the medication, the hormone medication that the doctor had put me on, I was going through a severe depression because of the side effect of the medication. But the doctor was still not listening to me. So finally, I just did not know what to do, and I found a doctor who listened to me, heard me out. But by then the situation was so bad. I also had adenomyosis, so they had to, take me in for a hysterectomy at the age of 39. And that's how it was. It was a complete hysterectomy. My ovaries had to be removed. My entire pelvis was frozen. All the organs were stuck to each other. The biggest challenge I faced because of this particular condition is that, every day is just not similar. I plan something, but my health, suddenly takes a turn and it just goes haywire. My clinic, it's affected the way I work in the clinic, but luckily I have a good team, so I'm able to manage everything at the clinic, but thanks to my team. Otherwise it would have been like really difficult. So psychologically it did create an impact, but luckily having a good support system did make a lot of difference. Right from my parents to my sister to my husband to my in-laws, I think I got support from every end. So that was like one of the biggest help that I received. I did not need a psychological help from a professional, but these were like more than what I could need. The treatment options that were provided to me were just medication or hysterectomy. Though now that I'm an endo advocate myself, I know hysterectomy is not a solution for endometriosis, neither are hormonal pills. An excision surgery was never told to me, and I only got in for an excision surgery after 4 5 years of my being diagnosed with endometriosis. I went through at least 5 surgeries in 3 years, and it was crazy. It was crazy every time, because every time I used to come out of the operation theater, come out of the hospital, I used to think that it is the end of it. That's it. No more surgeries. But one led to another led to another. But luckily now it's been like 2 years and I'm doing pretty fine. And there is light at the end of the tunnel for sure. And I would really like to thank my Dr. Borse, and my family, and my associate at the clinic, who have kept me sane and have kept me going. One thing I would tell all the women who have been suffering with endometriosis is, talk to your doctor. Don't accept anything that you feel is not right for you, and be mentally very, very strong. This is one condition in which mental strength is the only option. So I wish everyone a healthy life ahead, and we are the women with wings. We support each other in solidarity. Thank you, and stay safe.